Welcome back. So, uh, this is what's left to do regarding Rescatux. Regarding Rescatux, live CD part, regarding Debian Live, and so on. So, we already did Linux, Autoboot syslinux, CHNT doesn't seem to be a problem. Something regarding how to boot from CD-ROM, fixing the group menu, Linux again, and liveid. It's proposed to live build, and so we are left with non-free firmware properly implemented. Then there's this thing about asking for live password, and that I'm not sure if it's actually a problem of Rescatux or if it happens in the live CDs or whatever. And then maybe redo the grub templates so that they are a bit better. 1 second, I need to move this down. Okay, now. And in any case, right now we are focusing on liveid, and I send a lot of stuff here. So they made me an email to the Debian Live mailing list with liveid and so on. And yeah, so there has been this guy, which is let's see, which is the name, Safin Askar. Okay, so Askar Safin. Okay, so Askar Safin has been sending some emails. So there's a bug report here on Debian bug reports regarding live build. And yeah, so I should have an email of this from the Debian Live mailing list, if I'm not mistaken. And also I should have a some emails from him from Group Devil. Actually, I am in his emails thing. So I'm going to show you, because I don't have anything to hide here regarding my email. So here's the back, which I can replay. Okay, so he did all of this just after talking about this secure boot thing here. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to reply to this email, which let's replay to everyone. And now let's remove this guy. Can we delete this thing somehow? Maybe I can do something like, okay. So I'm going to reply, oh wait a minute, reply here, I guess, and hopefully this is going to be good enough. So let me try to use only text, even if this can you please join the liveid conversation? So where I'm proposing an alternative to liveid that would fix your issue. So Um, there's the liveid merge request discussion at. So let me see. There's a liveid merge request. Where do I have? I mean, I should have this somewhere. Is this one here, isn't it? So here there is. There's the and then there's the sister. The sister match request on live build, which is you're going to find somewhere else. So it's this one here, isn't it? Yeah. So this is draft, just in case. Yeah, don't we have any answer? No, we don't. But I think I have, yeah, liveid thing. So there's the draft for liveid here. And there's also a big explanation on Debian Live main list. And there's also a big explanation on the Debian Live main list, which is a big explanation summary. I mean, if there's a big summary on the Debian big explanation email. Big live ID explanation and Debian Live main list, which is where the hell is this? There's also a big liveid explanation email on the Debian Live mail list. Big liveid explanation on the Debian mail list. So let me find out. Here it is, isn't it? Here it is. This is my email, which has a reply by Roland Klabas, but that's in that's in 2019. So I'm not sure. So if you update this, you should have an expect thread, which is not right. Anyways, it's in here. So that's what I want to be sending here. So he's supposed to be subscribed to the back and he will get this email. I don't want to send him an email directly because I don't want any direct response to this. There's also a big live ID explanation in the mailing list. Yeah. Yeah. So, welcome to the stream, stranger who is watching right now. You can ask questions. New Linux questions are welcome, so that this doesn't, or I mean maybe Linux boot questions. That would probably fix your issue. Okay. There's a long here there is. So the email has been sent. Okay, so the next thing we want to do is to reply to this guy, because he has sent these emails regarding secure boot thing. So let me find out. Can I do something like this? Well, look at that. So this is the conversation from Oscar Safin, if we have done this properly. So this is his first email. So I'm going to go through all of these. I'm not sure if I'm going to reply to all of the emails, or if I'm going to make a single email or whatever. So I want them to remove this email from him. So he argues he wants to change EFEI to AEFEI in group MQ rescue, whatever. Okay, and yeah, he might be right or not, but let me reply to everyone here. So first of all, let's remove this email. Let's change this into only text, and I send this to whatever. Oh my god, why would you do this if I'm still... Oh, okay. Would you please remove the tactic email when answering? Thank you. The tactic email CC when answering. Thank you. So I'm going to remove this from here myself. Okay, and this is going to be maybe like this. It's what makes sense. I'm not sure. I mean, maybe we should do like this, which was what happened originally. Okay, so now I can reply this thing. Nice. And now this guy is saying a lot of things. There's a lot of things that happens in this thread, and I want to address all of them. Okay, and that's going to be a bit confusing. So this Pascal Hamburg is from Debian. That's why he's here or not. So the first thing I want to reply is Okay, so reply to everyone. Let's remove the tactic address. Let's change this onto only text because we are nice people. So this. ICC Adrian because I think that the problem, whatever. So here we have all of these. Okay. Oh, so they have done something like that. This line, it's actually the one on the top because they think it's much better to show this like that. So I'm not sure. So here's the commit, which doesn't have anything to do with what he describes. So if you go here, you can see how disable secure boot for now, which is a very old commit. So 206S4. Yeah. So if you go out to the current commits and you search for this thing, so disable it. So this is from 2022. What happened here? Let me see. How do you do this? So browse files, and then I ask for the commits. So no secure. This was I just disabled them because I didn't want to. I mean, yeah. Where the hell can I check any of this? I mean, I made so many commits. I want to see this. So this is 2022. Disable. Let's take a look at this. This should be fine. I should be finding this here. Make sure to generate secure boot source code, which is this thing about creating this and that and whatever. So you should see somewhere later that yeah, I mean, it's not the case. What the hell is this? How has this happened in the first place? All these yellow. That's interesting. Back in the day, I added that commit onto the supergroup history because I wasn't proud enough of the secure boot implementation. Right now, the secure boot build is turned on the main supergroup code base. It is based on the Debian binaries, and if I'm being honest, I might remove it in the future, because of two main reasons. Not being able to keep up with Debian updates, so that revoked secure boot enabled shims groups not being able to keep up with Debian updates, so that revoked in order to avoid problems with revoked shim groups. Nobody seemed to be asking for any Fedora, Red Hat, SUSE. Okay, info received. So if we go, so apparently if we go, where the hell is this? Is it here? No. Okay, anyways. Nobody seemed to be asking for any Fedora, you name it. You name it. Secure boot. Might remove it to suggest people to boot supergroup disk while secure boot is disabled in the future because of two main reasons. Alternatively, I could try to embed supergroup scripts onto an official Debian group related package, and just recommend that when you cannot turn off your secure boot, when you cannot turn off secure boot on your firmware, on your UEFI firmware. I know that UEFI, the EFI, if FI means firmware, so that's it. Right now the secure boot build is turned on in the main. That sounds do you want secure boot super group in SUSE? Just port that package onto SUSE yourself. Explanation below. Explanation below. Is off topic regarding EFI to explanation below is fucking okay. Back in the day, the secure boot implementation, or in which branch I was pushing those changes. Node, supergroup disk, in this message supergroup equals supergroup disk equals supergroup disk. So that's what I'm going to answer. So this has nothing to do. No, I did not disable. Wait a minute. No, I did not disable secure boot support in supergroup disk because of this EFI to EFI supposed problem that you describe. No, okay, so we replied just from the start that we did not disable secure boot support because of this supposed problem that you described. Send. So now yeah, now we should have another email. In any case, I also wanted to show you that there's the message about groups should relabel the TechLive media and whatever node. You can see how now you should see my own message from before. Okay, so if this is okay, here it is. Please join this thing. Should I have removed all of this? I don't know. So I might put something like that fixes this thing on my email. I don't know. Okay. So now let's try, because there's something about Thomas Smith that made a test, and I don't like the test he did because he's assuming some stuff that it's not okay. So first of all, let's try to read this guy email, and we will see from that what the hell do we do with all of this. So he says UFI secure info received another time. Wait a moment. Why does it says? I mean, okay, yeah, I know that I have sent this before. You already told me. Okay, let's go back here and see what we can do with all of this. So this guy says, I propose changing EFI in non-capital letters to EFI in capital letters in group MK rescue because this is needed for secure boot. Please apply patch below. So the patch is just instead of using EFI. Oh, look at that. Here there is a comment. You should probably not add a comment here, but in the commit itself, I mean in the commit explanation thing, but this is patch, this is not a commit, so I'm not sure. So what he's doing here is just changing EFI non-capital letters with EFI in capital letters, and here there is apparently an explanation. But why wouldn't you link to the specific explanation instead of whatever it's been done here in September? Oh my god. So is it EFI? Okay, so this is from me from right now. This is his first email, and oh, maybe he's referring to his own email where he explains everything. So I would think that there was some so I guess that he's linking to his own email to unless this patch loader EFI thing, but no, that doesn't make any sense. So it's actually his own email, the one he's referring to. Okay, I guess let's go back here. So yeah, this is what he's doing. So let's keep reading on, and I will go to the Thomas Smith place where I think he's missing the RAM thing. So I first of all, this is second. It seems that EFI in capital letters. Okay. ISO 9660 file system is case sensitive from group point of view. I mean, the problem is that if you right now what you do is you boot from shim, and then you boot because you want to sign shim only once, and then you boot onto group, which you don't need to sign anymore. And okay, anyways. Second, it seems that EFI in capital letters is a standard among live CDs. If you take a look at this, okay, nice. All of them have EFI in capital letters as opposed to EFI in non-capital letters. A main argument, I'm aware of one example when EFI is hard-coded in signed secure boot group binary. Debian has 4 signed group binaries. All they are generated here. Do we have any scripts here or what? What the hell is this? Let's reuse this tab, which is going to be better than just keeping. So this is build EFI images, which I think we already saw because it appeared in the live boot conversation. So according to this guy, there should be an EFI staff. So here's the normal disk image. This is hard-coded here. yeah, but this is you know, this is hard coded in Debian. This was done by Colin Watson from Ubuntu back in the day. Okay. Yeah. Signed secure boot group binary. Yeah, that's the group, but this is not the sign. This is from Debian. One of them is created group EFI Debian. The binary is signed, so I cannot change if I want secure boot support. So if I want to use this binary, I should have a directory, namely EFI. You may say, but group MK Rescue doesn't support secure boot. Yes, it doesn't support it, but I think this patch would simplify added secure boot by distributions. Yeah, okay. So now let me describe the entire why I need all this. Also, I wish I attempted to a bootable group disk using group MK Rescue. I wanted the disk to support secure boot. I failed. I don't remember why. That's the thing. I mean, why? It is possible that EFI was one of the problems. So I resorted to writing script which replaces group MK Rescue. This is a simplified version of that script. He dropped things that would not support. Yeah. Okay, let's keep reading this guy. This script is mere demonstration. This script can in Linux distro ISO hybrid disk which support. Okay, so if it's an ISO hybrid disk which support UEFI booting, okay, you can boot a CD image, USB disk image. So UEFI CD and UEFI USB. Secure boot is supported apparently. Okay, Linux distro but tested in Debian only. Doesn't rely on specific files present in specific places. It downloads all of the dependencies. So this seems quite similar to what I'm doing with secure boot stuff in supergroup disk. This script doesn't support the EFI fast system transposition. Okay, because this is demo. I mean, they are bothering me with the transposition thing on the liveid patch. I mean, merge request discussion. And here's an explanation free path for the file system transposition where, yeah. So right now it says that it relies on volume ID. So I wonder if base UID, I wonder if we should push liveid into here so that this is integrated into fucking group, but I'm not sure about that. We will think about it. Maybe we can open here some kind of you know, notes. So the first thing would be writing some notes about this guy. So let's copy this thing because it's quite concerning what you have here. I mean, You should remember why. Yeah, I mean, you should remember why. I don't bother us. Okay, so this is the EFI transposition thing. So should we push liveid onto that EFI file system transposition thread? I mean, this is something that I have in the conversation. So the script was tested in GNU only. Also, secure boot was not tested. What? Okay. Oh, Tobias. Oh wait. Tobias. We have an answer here. So should I see it here also? Yes. Here it is. Yeah, so here it is. So this guy is from Google. Sorry to shame it, but does not matter which distro you have as a base. The shim needs to be same as Microsoft. Any build group can be then used afterwards. With a mock setup, you can pretty boot anything. Then the matter with group mkey rescue not performing correct might be the case for me too. I was not able to use VirtualBox in my project until I put the kernel also to the ISO file system thing, because EFI file system was not acceptable by VirtualBox. Maybe VirtualBox EFI implementation is just limited. I don't know the exact reason. Yeah, I mean, yeah. It is based on Debian binaries. Yes, I might answer to this guy later on, but you know, how do you say that this is not red? Here it is. I might answer because you know, I know all of that, but you know, first of all, let's, I mean, yeah, where the hell is this? Oh, look at that, Arc developer, which works with Google. That's interesting. What? Well, yeah, it makes sense, but at the same time, I don't know. Yeah. Should it? Yeah. I mean, this is yeah, so yes, with the command that I reuse the secure boot signed by Microsoft Debian shim and group binaries. So yes, yeah. Know how it works under the hood, but so yes, I know how it works under the hood. Also, be aware that you could be interested in wait a minute, 1 second please. Okay, so also be aware that you could be interested, wait a minute, in Microsoft signing in your group binary, even if it's not the advised way to go. Okay, so but this is for later on, for the later on with the Tobias. Let's keep reading on the original message. And let's wait a minute, is this the same thing? Maybe. Where's the mark as not read? And this is probably the same thing, or is it my email? Yeah, it's the same thing, which I can't replay. I can replay any of the two, so we will see which one I reply to. In any case, let's try to see. So this is from someone, which I'm not sure. So this comes from the. So this is Thomas Smith. Okay. So I guess it's the same email as this one. No, it's not. So Thomas Smith, I think he has something wrong in any of this. I checked that the group mk rescue variables EFI dir EFI and EFI dir EFI boot are not leading to arguments of the chorizo run. Insofar, this change is transparent from the view of chorizo. So this is in group side of things. I can confirm that many distros ISO have a copy of the file tree of their EFI system partition as file tree EFI boot in capital letters. So this is EFI capital letters. In the ISO 960 file system, nobody seems to complain about the mixed case. This copy normally plays no role in booting, but is present for reference and for copying out by Rufus. This is convenient because else one has to search and mount the EFI system partition. I cannot choose whether group mk image has any relation to the names in the EISO file system or whatever the file system where it matters is case sensitive. ISO 986 file system is case sensitive from group point of view. That's probably because group core has support for rock bridge, which I think rock bridge has something to do with ISO 960. One would have to use chorizo options no rock to keep chorizo from producing rock bridge. Omitting R rock or R or rational rock would not suffice other than the pump. Okay. This is not what this is about. Here's the next email. Okay, so this is Thomas. Is this the same thing? Is this the same email? Yeah, that's the same email, so we ignore it. So I guess that one of them is from Thomas and the other is from the development. Well, I'm not sure why, but the mail is double. And I can confirm. Yeah, same email again. Pascal. What the hell is this? While testing this script, what the hell is this? So we are missing here while testing this script, I noticed this. If I boot from disk using drive, then group.cfg is read from ESP, FAT. But if I boot from CD-ROM, then group C is read from main ISO partition. That's not true. I don't know what expected to behavior, it's just a bug. I do not either, but it matches my previous observation. Irregular. This, then root is set to set. Okay, so let's read this properly. I do not know either, but who the hell is writing this stuff? Okay. I face a similar so the file in case of CD bus must be named exactly EFI Debian group name and will not work. I face a similar issue with trying to use CMD path instead of hard-coded EFI Debian. The case CMD path is variable and depends on the UEFI benefit. I have seen EFI boot most often, but also EFI boot and EFI boot. Please wait a second. Okay, so I have seen EFI most often, but also EFI boot and EFI boot. Okay. I can confirm that many distros have it plays a role in the Debian ISO hybrid image when booted with a CD for the monolithic signed group image, which fetches an early group CFI in the EFI partition. Because group does not see the Altorito image in the EFI partition, that's not actually true. Because group does not see Altorito image. Can I read the from the ISO? Group does not see the Altorito image. Is that true? Is this true? Is this true? And this is the fast guy. What's the Pascal? Pass H. How the hell does this guy sign? Pascal. Okay, so Pascal. Damn it, Pascal. So the question is, this is not right. So the question is, are you sure about that? Isn't it group reading an embedded RAM? Isn't reading its group.cfe image from an embedded RAM image, which the firmware loads? Now I'm a bit confused about this. He's very convincing. He's very convinced himself. Unless, yeah, it's intended. ESP in Altorito is just an artifact of the spec. We always use what the hell is this? Vladimir. It's intended. ESP in Altorito is just an artifact of the ES spec of the spec. We always use the ISO. I mean, maybe ESP is okay. What the hell is this? Okay, this. Why do they use EFI if they doesn't even works? Why do you say that doesn't work? Okay, so here there is Debian has 4 signed group binaries. All they are generated here. One of them is created using group mk image. I will repeat. I tried to create. I notice. So if EFI does work, okay. So yeah, I tried to create group es.esi for my own uses and noticed that group mk-rescue isn't compatible with group EFI binary signed by Debian for reasons explained in my previous letter. Oh my god! Instead of email. But official Debian ESO image seems to be created without group mk-rescue. Yeah, because they want to be secure boot signed, and that yeah. and for this reason creator didn't get this problem. So EFI does work for people who create official ISOs. They just don't use a group MK rescue. You mean should Debian change EFI to or group change EFI to EFI? Of course, I want EFI, and at least one of them have called it EFI. So of course, group should be changed, not distros, because it is easier. Okay, okay. So this is what concerns me. Okay. And I also want to wait a minute there. I mean, yeah, these are my answers. There's also the Pascal Hamburg answer here. For work on the UEFI search, UEFI maps, it's probably an answer to okay, Pascal Hamburg. Marcus not in red. Thomas Smith. That's a surprise to me. I wrote. Okay, so Pascal Hamburg wrote, booting from a UEFI partition on a regular disk, then root is sent to the UEFI partition when booting. Okay, yeah, that's right. When booting from an EFI Alterator image on a CD, then root it's set to the whole CD. An Alterator image is not visible. That's not like that. I wrote before knowing this information. I can confirm the many. Pascal Hamburg wrote it because grub does not see Alterator image and can read the early group only from the ISO file system. I was disbelieving enough to make a DRL from with EFI Debian group.cfg removed from the ISO file system, which is indeed when booting this DVD on Real Iron, I entered a group prompt. The original Debian but later on the same boots the installer menu. There is a wide difference between booting via Alterator and via partition table from the same file system and whether it's a bug. But it's probably, yeah, but so you have removed, thanks to this RM, you have removed EFI Debian group CFG, but wait a minute. Group does not see Alterator image. Group does see the Alterator image. Yes, it does. This is not well explained. This is not well explained. From work at the UEFI maps Alterator images as block A devices like partition, but they suppose the group uses only block devices which match the entire device. It has no Alterator driver. Yeah, I mean, yeah, this is not Alterator. This Alterator thing. Yeah, I think he's skipping one step there. And the Thomas thing, yeah, so in all of this, you boot image any replay. This is Thomas, which oh my god, I need to go. This is Thomas, let's put this like this. So I was the believing, and what's the problem with you? Why wouldn't you think that this is not like this? Yeah, you ended up in a group prompt not because El Torito image was not available to group, but because group, once loaded from the El Torito image loaded in RAM, tries to config file the ISO 96 group CS3 file, tries to search config file, tries to search config file and fails. As Pascal states, okay, so let's keep reading on just in case. And this is not about, I mean, why is there a difference? Because one of them is going one route, and yeah, so that's what it is. Let's keep reading on here. So Oscar and Pascal says UEFI maps El Torito images blocked by, and this is again the same thing from Pascal. So this is from Pascal from an earlier and that's being read by group. Okay, where's the fucking thing? So I need to reply all of this, so please. So this is back in the day I added this thing, then there's thing, wait, this should be a have I sent this? This is a draft, isn't it? Do I have a draft here? Maybe down here. Where the hell? Wait a minute. Damn it. It's this one here. Have I sent a draft somehow? Have I sent a draft? No, I haven't. So what's the deal with this? Why do I have a draft here? It's like this can be. Can I search this conversation again just in case? open as. Okay, now so there's no detecting email thing in my own inbox because it's an email that I have done myself, and Gmail removes those. Okay. This is a draft. Let's remove it. I don't want drafts. This is also a draft. I don't think I have sent it, so let's remove it. I'm not sure where the hell, so it's in all. Okay, so this is what okay, so there's this thing, shortly to chime in and whatever. Okay, so we have find out all of this. So I need to send I need to make my explanation of what's going on here, and yeah, so that's what I have to explain here. Initially, okay, you ended up in a group prompt not because alterator image was not available to group special states, but because group one slot from alterator address and fails. Yeah, so that's it. I also maybe liveid stuff. Liveid, I don't know. But liveid I have already answered there. Yeah. Okay. So, do we have in our inbox anything? Let's get more emails. Do we have anything related to this? No, we don't. So I have read all the emails. I have more or less the answers. I just want to clarify that the way Debian boots properly so that it can be understood. Okay. And yeah, and so so that's it. For now I'm going to close this what's the name, this stream, but later on I would try to reply all of this properly. So we need to reply to Tobias because he thinks that I don't know my stuff and then know my stuff. But yeah. Yeah. And now I'm going to end the stream. So thank you very much for watching. We haven't had any question of the live chat, but anyways, so thank you very much for watching. Bye.